Hey Sam, so just a quick recap from this morning. Looking at your setup from face on, just want to make sure that we're always standing to the handle, so we don't want the shaft to start pushing forwards there towards your pocket. Definitely just target side of belt buckle. And let's just talk about it right now too. The forearm, when I was looking at you, I could see a little bit of the forearm under here, and we talked about the grips, and I'm pretty sure that the thicker grip is why you can't have the club in the fingers, so just cover that as well. Then swing wise, from face on, definitely a much more balanced turn and length of swing. And from down the line, again, really good plane there. I didn't mention that actually, but swinging it really nicely. And then at the top, whoops, where's the top? There's the top. We just talked about how your hip kind of comes back, and then the elbow gets a little bit out, and the club shaft ends up across the line. However, I look back compared with one of our earlier lessons, you can see we're already building a lot. Sorry about that. We're already building a lot more resistance than we had. Now we can see the club head, whereas before we couldn't. And then towards the end of our lesson today, having worked on this drill here, so we're just trying to stop the hip from going back. So you make the back swings feeling like your hip stays on the pole. Here. So you can stick this pole in the ground when you're practicing away from where the balls are, and every 3 or 4 shots you can go back and just make a practice backswing with it. It's pretty hard to hit balls, as you know, from using that pole. So we did that drill, and then we got you looking a bit more like this. So again, still more resistance, much better position here with your elbow. And then the club head, square, and here pretty much parallel at the top. So liking that a lot. Good job, Sam. Keep up the good work. There, and I'll just show you quickly the face on. Face on number 2. Here we go. There. So good job, Sam. Thanks very much.